Welcome to our Luscious TV, where you can be sure to learn the real his and her sexual style. So get your pens and papers out to take notes because we gonna let you up with tips and tricks you don't want to miss.
Not at
Now
all.
here on this show, we only talk about what?
Sex.
Yes, sex,
Sex.
and only sex. And we also do love and relationship topics too.
Yep.
So don't think just well, we be always.
I mean, it do always end
sex.
up. We could be
Definitely.
talking about boyfriends and girlfriends, mothers and daughters,
Yeah.
sex. It's gonna get thrown in.
Yeah. So we definitely do love and relationships, and we talk about sex. So those are the two things that we only talk about here on the show. And I am your host, Accidental Star, exotic rapper, still entertaining, still getting these motherfucking shit coins.
Shacoin.
I am everything that you can think of. I'm Luscious Kisses. Triple X. Hey.
And I am your co-host, club seduction manager, live guard, sex symbol, model, anything you want to throw next to my name that's positive. That's me, Mr. Live himself, Rickey Gambini.
Hey. Yes, welcome guys. This is about to be an interesting conversation tonight because I just think it's just something to talk about, you know?
Especially during this quarantine.
Oh
There's
my
a
God, this whole
whole
quarantine.
lot of cracking going on.
Yeah,
Quarantine.
you already fucking know. You already know.
Cracking.
So since we in that mood to get ready to start getting started with this topic, because I'm definitely ready.
I think we should jump right into it.
You ready?
Me personally.
Boom, give me some.
My name.
Boom, hey. All right, so hey. Tonight's sex topic, we are talking about raw sex versus condom sex. Like flossing with your teeth, using a condom is one of the things that is necessary, but not always enjoyable.
They teach you that at school.
Right. But as we learned back in sex ed, when used properly, a penis raincoat can protect you from STIs, STDs, and unwanted pregnancies. So you ready to get started?
Yeah, let's do it.
Y'all here?
Let's do it.
You here with condoms protect you, it protects you from STIs, STDs.
Because some people be dirty.
And unwanted pregnancy. Oh, bitches and niggas are dirty as shit. No shade.
I'll bring this up later.
All right. Because we all got some stuff.
Somebody told me some shit today. I'll talk about that on the show. That's exactly what I told them. I'll talk about it on the show.
Well, what they say?
We'll get there.
Okay.
We'll get there.
All right.
They said some shit. Yeah. Go ahead. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, we about to get started right now. All right. So the first question: does using a male or female condom make sex less pleasurable?
I honestly can't name not one person in my entire life that ever said they used a female condom. I can't raise my hand to anybody in my entire life that ever used a dental dam, which is a mouth condom when you're sucking a woman's pussy, licking her clit, however you decide to do it. Kay, have you ever spoken to any man, woman, anything that ever used a dental dam, which is a tongue condom? Nope. Ever.
I've never used one either. Yeah. I mean, I done heard shit and seen it on Booty Call. Remember they did it on Booty Call? Yeah, but
he didn't know what the fuck he was.
Right, he definitely didn't know what the fuck he was doing. He was looking like, damn, that's the whole. What you want me to do with this? How do you get feeling for that?
You can't. Was that the question? Feeling?
No, you said is it feeling? Yeah.
No. The fuck?
It's not pleasure. That's what we talking
about. It's so much non-feeling.
Yes.
I forgot the fuck she asked.
Don't get it fucked up.
It's two condoms I do use when I do use
We ain't get to that part yet.
We ain't get to that part yet?
No.
I mean, you say about feeling. All right, so I'm going to say this.
Not the brain.
You can feel it, and you can't. We'll talk. I'll describe more in detail.
Can you have good sex with a condom?
I agree.
You can say
you can have
great sex with a condom.
I didn't say great. I said pretty good.
Some great sex. Because I had great sex with condoms. Plenty of times.
All right, I'm lying. I did have some great sex.
You did have some great sex. You gotta have great sex. I mean, of course you ain't gonna be able to feel everything, but at the end of the day, you can still have a good fuckable.
Honestly, it's 50% mental.
Agreed.
Pretty much, I agree too.
It's real shit.
Yeah.
I agree. I mean, like seriously, I agree.
It's real shit.
But for us with a female condom, I have never used a female condom. But I had one before, but I was kind of scared to use it because I was like, is this shit gonna get stuck in me?
I might leave the room if a female pull out a female condom. Because at the end of the day, all right, so you saying I gotta wear mine and you wear yours? We might as well fucking shake hands with gloves on. I might as well put little plastic bags in my shoes when I walk outside. You get what I'm saying? I might as well put one of them little gerbil wheels, the little bubble, that you put little gerbils in the hamsters and shit. I might as well live the rest of my life like that.
Well, that was the answer for the next question. The next question was, have you ever, no, what was that?
Number 2. The only one.
Can a female and male condom be used at the same time? I'm quite sure you can use them at the same time, but I don't understand what kind of feeling that you really gonna get.
If somebody wants you to wear your condom and she wears hers, I don't even think y'all should be having sex.
I don't.
At that point, it's too much thought into it. What are you afraid of that deep to where as though we both should have a condom on? It's not going to be enjoyable, and you already put me in a mental state where I don't want to do this no more.
I would never want to use.
That's just me. You know.
That's just like me using a Diva cup. And I'm putting that shit inside of me when I come with my menstrual. But how the fuck did I gonna go in there, dig my fingers out of there and pull that shit out?
That's probably.
And all the period spilling over. Or a female condom, I gotta dig my fingers all up in there and pull that shit out.
That's probably the most least object in the world.
Sperm gonna be all over there floating all around. I'm not about to get ready to do that. And I gotta wash my hands real good because I got fingernails. I gotta make sure my nails clean before I start digging in my vagina because you know we can get infections and shit down there. You look at me, you like, bitch.
How deep can your fingers really go? Like, because a dick might be like, yeah, so you down trying. Never mind.
A woman's tunnel was long as shit.
Long as a bitch. That's why I'm on shit. That's why female condom. That ain't happening.
No, it's not.
We can debate me putting a condom on. We're not about to debate a female condom.
I'm not about to get ready to debate with no female condom.
I'm not debating.
So burn out with that one. All the way dead. But a condom, yes, I would say yes to that. I would say yes to that all day with a male condom. I already answered my own question. Have I ever used a female condom? Absolutely not. I would never in my whole entire life will ever use one. That's some old school shit. That's what the old bitches in the days used to wear.
Wait, who?
Old bitches like
the fuck. You know, condoms just came out. Honestly,
that's some old school shit.
Condoms just
I learned about female condoms when I was in high school.
Condoms just came out.
Condoms ain't no just coming out.
Condoms just came out. Latex condoms.
Condoms did not just come out.
Latex condoms again.
Condoms did not just come out.
Condoms are less than 100 years old.
All right. But how old are you? I'm only 40. Shit.
I'm 1/3 of that.
All right. I'm only 40.
1/3 of that.
So it ain't no just coming out. A whole 100 years? That's a whole 100 years. It ain't. He making it seem like that bitch just came out like last year sometime.
New shit.
Condoms new. Condoms is not no motherfucking new.
All right. So condoms. The process was created by Goodyear from the
rubber tires.
They patented it in 1844, and the first condom came out in 1855.
All right, so 130.
But that's not new though.
That's definitely not.
What kind of? No, I say latex condom. You're talking about an actual thick ass rubber condom. No one bought that.
Rubber condom. Right. No one bought that.
So buying the condoms.
I guess I bought a rubber condom. Ew.
Yeah.
The nickname for it used to be called rubbers.
The rubbers.
Yeah, the rubbers.
That's why he got it.
All right, so latex. Oh yeah.
Go ahead.
He did his research.
No, he did his research. He did.
Latex condoms, 1920.
Yeah, it's 2020, right? 100 years.
All right, but it's still not new.
It's an invention. That's considered a new invention.
It's not. It's 100 years. 100 years old. Shut up.
Do you know how many inventions just?
First condom was Trojan. That's the first brand. Trojan color.
Trojan, man. That Trojan. Oh my God.
That's why they got like 30 brands of condoms. They got heated condoms. Let me stop talking. That's probably something we about to discuss.
Oh well, yeah, we didn't get to that point yet. Y'all moving fast. But since y'all want to talk about, let me get to it then. Go ahead. Shit.
You said you want to know how pussy.
I want to know how pussy.
All right. Wow. Since we talking about what's the best brand of condoms to use?
Skins.
Y'all niggas nasty. Y'all just gonna feel all the pussy, don't y'all?
What's the point?
Lamb sheets. It's like, what is it? Lamb skin? Lamb skin?
I did the lamb skin before. I'd rather put on a skin or a Trojan bed skin condom. Magnums are too thick, and depending on what kind of pussy she has, yes, there's a type of pussy. You'll smell it.
Condoms do make a woman's vagina stink.
Yes.
I hate the way condoms make my vagina smell. I be like, oh my goodness, because my coochie don't stink, and I take care. Y'all know I always talk about steaming my pussy. I cleanse my shit. My hands smell like and the shit be stinking so fucking bad. But inside the woman's vagina, though, it smells real bad.
See, that's because we grew up thinking you gotta wear Magnum because we supposed to have a big dick and all that.
Magnum was on for everybody's dick. We didn't even get to that yet either.
They're actually one of the worst when it comes to the smell and the thickness and the feeling. You know what I'm saying?
But what is the best brand?
The best brand is Skin and Trojan Bear Skin condoms, from my experience.
Because y'all get to feel it.
What? In that bitch right there. I feel like you ain't got nothing on sometimes. If you really into shorty, you feel it.
Well, do you think every girl deserves a bad skin?
Man, fuck what she talking about. I want to feel what's going on. Yeah. I'm not gonna crack her if she ain't deserving it in the first place. I'm not just aimlessly cracking shit no more. Like, niggas is older now. This ain't high school and college where you wrote down when you crack and you and your man was talking about that shit. Boy,
oh yeah, you know that's some bullshit.
So now it's like I don't even want to crack you unless I want to do everything. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. I ain't about to say waste my time and I'm limiting myself.
Yeah.
No, I'm gonna have fun.
Well, yeah, I know a couple of guys. They was telling me that because I was asking them questions and stuff. And they was like, yeah, that was the good condoms to use right now is the ones that you can feel. You can feel it. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. So y'all guys do need some type of feeling too. You understand what I'm saying? So
y'all can feel when we get on the when we get Flappy Bird, when we get gummy worm. That's why niggas out here popping pills and shit like that.
That should be limp. Oh, I don't like a lip dick. I don't like a lip dick.
And using drugs to fuck. That shit crazy.
Yeah, shit is
crazy. I know some dope things ain't dope things because someone told them do it. So
let me tell you
something.
No, let me tell you though. I done had sex with a guy that was doing dope. This was years ago. That was my little younger days, and that's he did dope, but he had money.
Right.
But he had that dope dick, and he used to fuck the shit out of me all the time. I ain't even gonna lie.
What, he had a dope dick?
He had a dope dick.
Dope, and he
he was a functional addict, but he sold drugs, but you know he did his little shit. But he used to give me that dope dick.
I ain't gonna lie. A lot of niggas be dipping in the dope.
See, like I sell 3, use 1.
No, real talk. Like I've spoken to fiends, and I would ask them like, "What made you do that?" Yo, I ain't gonna lie, y'all was fucking this bitch, and you know, I busting like 5 minutes. The pussy was so good. She said, "Huh, hit this. You fuck for all night." He, hit the dope, and he loved it.
They wanted a different.
They ended up getting married and all that. Now they both doping. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy.
Yeah, and so in the porn industry,
chasing that feeling, chasing that sex.
Right. Yeah. So in the porn industry, men they would tell the guys that they would have to take Viagra, so you can keep your stamina going and down. Because if you don't keep stamina and your dick don't constantly stay hard, they will like.
It's a bad movie.
Yeah, it's a bad movie, and they're gonna blackball you.
I've seen some.
There's a lot of attitude right there. There's a lot of attitude.
And it ain't gonna be too many companies gonna want to work with you because they want a nigga dick to always be like this, like seriously. So trust me, I've seen a lot of that shit in porn. But I understand. I mean, you right. That kind of condom definitely does feel much better than and it doesn't smell.
I'm so mad. I didn't find any of that information out until my late 20s.
Yeah.
I was like 27. I was like, what the scam?
I already know about them.
Matter of fact, it was a woman. She put me on. I was getting ready to crack. She had it to me.
Because it feels better to us as well. So don't think that y'all always just getting the pleasure and everything else. Like, no, seriously, because if you get something different condoms, it makes a woman's vagina even feel good, makes her vagina dry, makes it stink, or she can get nice and juicy and wet. Right. It all depends what kind of condom it is and what kind of latex it is. Like, period. It's just, I think that's the best condom. All right, so moving right along. All condoms affected. Oh,
you wrote it.
At preventing pregnancy.
I never had a slip up with a condom on that I busted in it, pulled it out, saw that it was still in there, and anything happened afterwards. I've had condoms that burst, and any nigga that tell you he ain't gonna condom pop, he lying.
Yeah, well, I'll be like, listen.
The instant that
you can tell a whole
the instant that bitch pop,
you can feel it. You can feel it. You be like,
so if you decide to keep
whole different feeling.
If you decide to keep cracking and that bitch pop, that ain't no mishap. That's you chasing that feeling.
Because it's raw sex.
And the woman feel it too, though. I know for a fact that you know the difference between a condom and a straight up dick. So when a nigga hitting that motherfucker from the back, you know niggas is.
Pull that bitch right on over.
Pull that motherfucker. Put that bitch back in there. You might be like, what are you doing? When you say that, you know what he did. Yeah, but when you still throwing that bitch back, y'all both that was a non-verbal agreement
that you're with what's going on right now.
And that's a mistake right there, because right there, you listen, when the dick is in the pussy and the pussy's in the dick or whatever you want to call it, you don't you know what I mean.
I know
but you don't you get to not thinking like, well, damn, like I'm not thinking about no STDs right now. I ain't thinking about no baby. Don't nut in me. Don't nut in me, nigga. Do not nut in me. I ain't got no birth control. Don't nut in me. Don't nut in me. Then you got some bitches like, oh my God, just go ahead.
Nut in me. Please,
yes, give it to me.
Ooh. As soon as you done, y'all quiet as shit for like 5 minutes.
Everybody be quiet.
That's one of y'all questions, actually.
What?
Right.
For Luscious, can y'all tell if he takes the condom off, if he has been using it?
Yeah.
Yes.
The reason I say that is because it's a barrier. Anything's a barrier. Okay, so like I said, like if you have a latex glove on and you putting your hands in the water washing dishes or some shit, you know your hands in the water,
but you don't feel it.
But your hand dries a bitch.
Your hand dries shit.
Your hand dries shit.
Mm-hmm.
You don't really feel the temperature of the water. You don't really feel none of that. Now take that motherfucker off and then put your hand in that same water.
You gonna fucking feel it.
The water hot. You feel it trickling on your hands. You pull that bitch out. It's soaking wet. Same thing with a dick. Same thing with a dick. When you are fucking with a condom on, this is me, fellas, and I'm pretty sure we all can agree to this. You have to create a mental state that you know, I'm gonna do what I gotta do in this motherfucking pussy, right? But she's adamant about this condom. I don't want to fuck up the situation because I still want to fuck her. You feel what I'm saying? I gotta be prepared that, especially if it's your first time.
All right.
So, I'm not sure how this is gonna feel, but my mental is strong enough to keep me afloat, and I'm gonna finish this test tonight. You get what I'm saying? And I think all fellas can agree with that. Now, when you get that, like, towards the motion going on and she's initiating sex, and she might straddle you or lay back and don't say nothing about the condom or reach for it, and she know you taking off your clothes, she know your dick already up, then you succeeded, young man. You're about to feel everything. Don't be the nigga where you lasting 25 minutes with the condom on. Chew it off.
Listen. Condom sex lasts longer than raw sex. I mean, if that pussy motherfucking good, you gonna come. You gonna come quick. You gonna come quicker than raw. You gonna listen. Raw sex, you come quicker than condom sex.
Might not come at all with that motherfucker on.
Or sometimes you might not come at all with that motherfucker.
That's also a mental thing.
Yeah.
After a while, you can tell when a woman getting tired. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because you don't understand. Okay, with a condom sex, y'all like all this pounding, and then your dick get limp, and you still shoving a limp dick inside the vagina, fucking up her pussy. She's getting drier and drier, and you don't care because you trying to get your nut off. At the end of the motherfucking day, her motherfucking pussy sore as a motherfucker.
That's another reason I hate condoms. It gets sore quicker.
It do.
The condom because of the friction.
It do.
You can put all the lube on there in the world. The condom will deactivate that shit.
It will.
You can throw some lube on some pussy and wear that bitch out for 30 minutes straight raw. With a condom, every like 5 minutes you gotta lube up because it's friction. It's latex. It's going to create friction. It's like rubbing a balloon. You can rub a balloon with your hand long enough. What's going to happen to the balloon? It's going to pop. You know what I'm saying?
It's dry.
Yeah. So same thing with the condom.
So you like raw sex better?
What? Yeah.
I love raw sex, but I like raw sex better.
That's a quick.
When I'm in a relationship, that's why I want to be in a relationship because I like fucking my dick raw. I like sucking my dick. I like eating my dick. I like fucking my dick raw.
That was going to be something I was going to say for later. You said eating.
That don't have nothing to do with
a dick.
That don't have nothing to do with that. This shut up.
A condom on. That shit should be a jailable offense.
I thought you was about to get ready to say something now. They don't even have nothing to do with the topic.
You should go to jail.
But let me tell you something. Back in my days, when I was out there doing my shit to get my coin, I'm gonna suck that dick with that condom on. I don't know where your dick been at.
Unless you're a sex worker. Me personally,
I'm sucking that dick.
I'm not paying for no condom sex. That's why I never pay for sex. Me personally, I never give a woman money in her hand for a sexual favor. I never had to. And the reason I really don't is because if I'm paying for that shit, them 30 minutes to a half hour to short stay, whatever the fuck it is I'm paying for, bitch, we gonna have that whole time. I don't even want to know. I want to walk in, give you this money, and trash you. I'm gonna trash you. I'm not. No, you're not sucking my dick with no condom. You're not sucking my dick with no condom. It's not happening. I didn't pay to get treated like that. That's not what this money's for.
This money is for my pleasure,
So you
which I'm not getting with no
get
condom.
paid and fuck a nigga raw. Ain't
Man,
nobody
listen,
doing that.
that's why I don't do it.
Ain't nobody
That's
doing
why I
that.
don't do it. That's why I don't do it. I don't do it.
I'm not doing no shit like
I don't
that.
do it.
Fuck that.
I don't do
I'm
it.
just going to take
If
the
I pay for it,
I'm gonna take the sore coochie.
That pussy.
I'm gonna take that because you about to get ready to do what you do. I'm gonna do what I do, and
mine.
you might dick it let you gonna keep going to condoms and
I
and
paid for
that
it.
shit.
I could get something else at 150. I could get something else at 250. I could get something else at 40 hours. They kicking the wop out for 40 hours. Short stay special.
You better give me 5 to 1,000.
They kicking that money out.
2,000.
They kicking that wop out for $50. They giving short stay here for 40. Yeah, back page gone, but there's a whole lot of little ads where they doing it.
Well, kudos to y'all bitches. At least y'all getting some coins. Cause I ain't a dumb one.
That's why I ain't no pimps. Cause you got renegade bitches out here sucking dick for 40 hours with condoms and niggas paying for it.
So do condoms expire?
Yeah. Especially in hot weather. All that leaving them in your wallet, leaving them in the car during the summertime.
What, crinkle up or some shit?
No, they really like when you unravel it, like the lube becomes a solid.
Oh.
It becomes a solid. So when you unravel it, the latex is still cool actually. Like you can actually probably wash it off to reactivate the
Ew!
No,
who the fuck wanna wash that shit off?
That's what they used to do.
I'm speaking in terms. Do you have an expired condom? What expires is the lube, not the latex. You never seen a fucking expired surgical glove, have you? You never put on a glove. No. Actually, no, I'm lying. I had put on the glove and it was stiff as shit and it popped. But it's because it had that power shit and all that shit in it.
And that's another thing that it'll do. It'll pop easy.
It pops. It pops very easy. So yes, condoms do expire and throw that bitch away. Throw that motherfucker away.
That shit, don't go washing that shit off. Don't go listen to his ads.
Go get a single one for 150.
Don't go listen to his
Get the pack for $5.
Please go get you another one.
Get you a 50
box. Go throw that shit in the trash.
32 box, whatever it is they got.
Fuck that. Don't wash that shit.
32 box.
All right, so we already talked about that. We already talked about condoms breaking and all that other stuff, you know. If the condom breaks, I'm just gonna say this one little last thing. Pull it out.
Pull it out. Take the little ring off your dick. You know, make sure that motherfucker is out her pussy, and just keep cracking because you already did it.
Take it. Just take it out. Just take it out.
You already did.
Because it's unwanted diseases and unwanted pregnancies. Take it out.
That's another thing, right? The condom pop. You know it pop. He know it pop. He looking like, and she like, what's going on? She know what's going on. So you stroke about 10 more times, and then finally was like, all right, hold up.
Ew, sometimes
so are you going to stop?
Sometimes women be having little pieces inside of them too.
That's why I say you got to make sure you pull it out. Yeah. So y'all going to stop and put another condom on, or y'all until you crack and run?
Y'all got to stop asking the damn questions. That was another question.
Oh, about stopping?
About changing condoms. Like the condom pop, but you ain't got another condom.
Somebody said, do y'all like them hot and cold condoms? No.
No.
Fuck
no.
No.
And let me tell you why. Okay, so I was, in my little situation, I was doing my little thing, whatever.
Fizzle, you know.
And the nigga was like, well, I got this new stuff. Let me try this new stuff. I'm like, all right, I really don't need no KY, nothing like that, because I drink a gallon of water. I drink a lot of water. So at the end of the day, like, my shit is not gay. So anyway, you want to try this new shit? And he was like, all right. Mind you, he ain't tell me it was no hot and cold shit. Went and put the shit, on this, whatever. So I went and go and do my thing. And the next thing you know, my shit just was like, woo. And it's all like, I said, wait a minute, yo. I said, what kind of shit is this? I said, what kind of shit is this? Oh, it's hot and cold shit. I thought, fuck. You had a hot and cold condom and hot and cold KY. What the fuck? And my
what if that KY was in cold mode and the condom was in hot mode for that second?
Man, I don't even know what the fuck.
So now you got a tornado on your pussy.
A whole tornado.
What
you mean? I had a whole desert. Like, that's the first. That heat.
This shit with the
man, I thought my pussy was in hell. Do you hear me? My fucking coochie was burning so fucking bad. It was burnt.
Two of them. One, I'm gonna talk about the condom first. That's the topic. We getting ready to crack, and I'm reaching my pocket. This before I got put on the skin, so I'm grabbing the magnum, thinking I'm a big boy and shit. She's like, use this. She gave me some blue and orange shit. Like, the fuck is this?
The devil.
Trojan hot and cold. Yeah. Fuck it, she fat. Let's get it. Boom. Put that bitch on.
Devil.
Nigga, 2 minutes in, I'm like, you alright? She's like, wow, you said that. So your pussy hot. I don't like it. I pulled it out. She was like, it's probably the condom.
So I pull it out. I take it off. My dick was like irritated.
That's what mine did, and it gave me a yeast infection. I mean, it would not stop being. It was irritated so fucking bad.
The second story is it was this chick, and she was telling me about her little mouth fetish. You know how women with mouth fetishes swear they mouth guards, swear they're dick sucking angels from heaven and shit.
I don't ever talk about me.
All right, let's go. You know, she like, hold up, let me go get my what she called it? I forgot what she called it. Her special thing. I'm gonna just say that. Nigga, she came back with a pack of lemon halls.
Oh yeah. I know about the lemon halls shit.
She came back with a pack of lemon halls, man. She put two in her mouth, one on each side of her cheek, right? And I'm looking like, fuck it. You know what I'm saying? One of them reminded me of instantly. Don't Be a Menace when she pulled the hot sauce out.
Mm.
So I leaned back, you know, whipped out. You know what I'm saying?
Whip out.
Okay. So I whipped out, right?
Pussy out. Dick out.
She started going. Nigga, the menthol wet my dick hole.
No. Yeah.
Oh, I felt that shit. I ain't even got dick.
Party over.
Yeah.
Party over.
That's how I was.
So I'm not with that. Like,
I'm not with that.
Don't bring no spices. Don't bring no mentholy, airy, warm shit.
Not that hot, cold, warm shit.
You trying to fuck? You know what I'm saying? I don't even like ice. If you trying to do some nasty freak shit, get some chocolate, some whipped cream, some caramel, something that is sweet. Niggas don't want menthol sex. We don't want hot sauce sex. We don't want lemon juice sex. I'm not even feeling that orange shit. You ever did that shit with the grapefruit, whatever the fuck? I don't want that. Grapefruit has citrus. What that shit gives in my dick hole? You probably did it right though.
I'm just saying. But anyway, so listen, right?
Live demonstration. Y'all remember Tiffany Haddish did that shit in Girls Trip?
I
felt that. I watched that part like 3 times.
Listen, baby. But no, don't bring that. Even with y'all niggas, don't be bringing no fucking hot and cold, that heat and shit, condoms or fucking lubrication to no bitch party at all. Because when that shit happened to me, that shit you said game over. I said no, I'm done. Game over. My shit was on fire.
That shit is for people that's in like BDSM and shit like that.
Yeah, well they like that shit. Well, my coochie is very sensitive.
That shit ain't for no.
So fuck that.
That shit ain't for no basic freak. You know what I'm saying?
All right. So next question: do the right condom size matter? Absolutely. You can. Let me get this.
We already talked about something with condoms.
No, but I ain't talking about something. Okay. Penis comes in all shapes and sizes. Different lengths and different groups. Let me tell you, you cannot come to the party and your dick is little with a magnum. And an extra large at that.
What Remy said about the baggy magnum, I forgot the line. What? Remy Martin said that.
Your dick is definitely floating. Your dick is definitely floating around in that motherfucking shit. It's floating around. Listen. Ain't no way in the world. Please get the condom that works for your dick size, because they have small, medium, larges, and
let's be realistic.
And XX larges, right?
Yeah, did you have extra?
Like the ones like
they're actually black, like tuxedo.
Like the Lexus Steels or the Mandingo-ish.
Let's be realistic though. Niggas in that ego, fellas, you know, like she said about getting magnums, knowing you can't fit them. Let the ego go, yo. I'd rather come in there with the Chinese condom, knowing that I got my 3.5 hard inches ready, than to come in there with something that's made for a 9-inch dick and I'm looking stupid because I'm still unraveling it and my dick covered already. And then when you stroking the bitch hanging off the tip of your shit, or it's air, you know, when she fucking, it's gonna puff up. She feels it. She's gonna feel the air, and that disrupts the sex as well. Absolutely. So get a condom that fit, y'all.
Please.
Because that shit looks stupid.
Please.
And the sex not gonna be right.
So let me ask you a question. So what kind of condoms will fit for small guys who have small penises?
I've seen.
So I mean, they still have they got small ones like magnums.
Well,
what's some ones they give you at the health department?
I was getting ready to say. They got Durex. They got some other stuff. I got.
What's some and color condoms?
The color condoms are smaller than regular condoms.
All right. Well, I call those baby starter condoms because I'll get some of those and get them to my son, even though they baby starters, they for children.
How you know? Your son,
for the younger
your
ones.
son probably extra large.
Your
son probably swinging and dangling.
Let me explain something to you.
You can't look at nobody and judge
I'm not judging nothing, but I know my child is very big for his age. Trust me, I know that because that's
why you giving him a little strawberry. And
no, I said I had.
Oh, okay. Okay, my bad.
Yeah.
I'd be like,
when he first started out, when he was a little, I'm not saying my son's still young, but you gotta start somewhere. You get some of those. You might get these magnums.
Don't say young like that on TV. No, he's
he's a young man.
To her,
he's 18. About to be 18.
Right. So
who the fuck is going to check me, boo? Not a motherfucking body. That's my child.
And I ain't my age. I lost mine because that would be y'all would suggest bad parenting and shit.
And they call me bad parenting all the fuck they want. They
I'm talking about my situation.
Oh.
But somebody, I'm gonna go off of what somebody else just said on here too. Somebody mentioned the wrong side. They say, man, it be niggas' fault. It's the guy's fault. Cause at the end of the day, like with dick fishing, catfishing, whatever you call it, catfishing the dick picture. Oh, if you really trying to fuck somebody and you show them what you show them, the woman is now anticipated. Just like the other day was that our first show. We was talking about the deception of the butt pads or the wraps that women wear when they take that shit off.
Yeah.
How
they got pussy pads. They got the pussy things too.
I couldn't imagine how a woman feel if I send you a picture of a 9-inch dick and I get over there and I'm 4 or 5 inches.
But
I couldn't imagine the embarrassment.
It happens.
I couldn't imagine that.
But remember but see, like I was telling you guys, I listen. I always tell you certain things because even guys when you got little penises, remember I told you about the selfie pics. It's a certain kind of angle that you angle your picture so it makes your dick look longer, and that's just what people be doing.
That's terrible. And
then sometimes they'll use somebody else's dick or they use a dildo because they got a lot of realistic dildos, that's out. As a man, I'm not walking around with no magnum if I know I can't fit. That's embarrassing. It is embarrassing.
She finally about to let you crack and you played with yourself like that. You whipped out a dick that ain't what you showed her, or
I used to get mad at that shit.
It ain't gonna work.
I used to get mad at that shit. I'm like, look, go ahead, sex, and you got this little ass penis, but this motherfucking dick don't even fit inside the fucking bag. Like, I'm looking like, the fuck is this? All right, let me just get this shit over with.
Shorty said she had a glow in the dark lifestyle condom when she lost her virginity. And she says dick was huge and it fit a regular size condom. I put a regular size condom on my foot before when I was at a stripper party, and the bitch was fucking my foot with a lifestyle condom. Yeah, I think it is.
I've seen it. I've not seen it. I don't think I've seen that, but I've seen it.
So if a basic lifestyle condom can fit my size 12 shoe, all that condom double XL Magnum shit probably is really only to keep it from popping. Because after a while, it will pop.
Still need, because you need room. You still gonna need a little bit of room. So my next question is, okay, so this is still, do you think any condom slip off in the vagina when it's too wet? Absolutely.
Yeah. If you
even when it's wet or even when the dick is small.
The dick is either small or she can actually take the whole dick and the base of the condom was inside the pussy.
Some of y'all niggas don't know how to put the condom
and
on
it comes straight off. Or a nigga dick is so long that the condom is already unraveled.
Listen what I'm saying. Half of these niggas don't put the condom all the way on their dick.
We didn't know, right?
You have to squeeze.
No, what you mean? You can't be a grown 30-something and 40-something year old man.
We was kids.
You squeeze the tip to let the air out.
Absolutely. Listen to what I'm saying.
Tightly up your dick.
But listen what I'm saying. All niggas don't roll that motherfucking all the way back because they still trying to fucking
feel something.
Yeah. So you understand that's what I'm saying.
Tell them what happens.
Talk about that.
You put the shit halfway on.
And when you put the shit halfway on you, that shit goes inside of you. Exactly. And the fucking condom gets stuck. I had condoms stuck in me a lot of times. And I fucking hated that. Because I gotta sit and strain, wash my hands properly, and put my hands up in there to try and get the motherfucker to get out. So and I'll be mad if it gets stuck, and I'm gonna go into the emergency room and let them put that fucking thing inside of me and tell them why I'm here because I can't get the fucking.
My homegirl had one stuck in her booty hole and it wouldn't come out when she pushed.
Yeah, you gotta go to the ER. Yeah, you can get that you can get like toxins, some shit.
You see how y'all started talking about making sure she was alright and shit? That wasn't my first response. My first response was, why is you wearing a condom for booty hole sex?
Ew, you supposed to wear condoms for booty hole sex. You know what? We ain't even gonna discuss that because we still have a whole
If
show
you clean
back.
your booty hole out like you supposed to before you get,
But he don't understand that the germs that it carries,
That might
carries
be worse- that
bacteria
might be worse
and
than
infection.
the-
So when I like to do anal sex, I use a condom.
So when you got your nigga, he gonna put a condom. Like,
I make my nigga put a condom in my booty hole. Yes, absolutely.
we not.
But you
It's not
transferring,
gonna happen.
you transferring
No,
your
that's
dick
that's
to
why
the
you,
pussy. This
that's why
pussy
you
dick
supposed
is
to end off
infection.
in the booty. You ain't supposed to start the
No.
booty then fucking.
I don't want you to end off in there. I might want you to end off in my mouth or somewhere else. It depends on what we are feeling at that moment. You're not ending off in my booty, though. I don't want no cum inside
So he gonna be
my
cracking
booty.
raw, right? And then he gonna be like, I want some booty. Did you clean out? Yeah. All right.
Okay, well.
So now he stops and puts
I
the condom
prepared
on.
myself.
I thought you meant if you was already using a condom.
No,
And
no,
then you just, you know.
I listen. You can get
That
an
sounds like very
affection.
complicated. Understood.
It is
If you go from the
complicated,
booty to the pussy. If
No.
I'm cracking on your pussy,
I'm not
and now I
letting
want
you-
some butt, and you tell me
I'm
put
not
the
letting you
condom on.
buck my butt raw. I'm not
What?
letting you buck my butt raw. Then you might as well not get none.
That
I'm
motherfucker
not-
also close up at this point because
Well, hey,
take your
listen,
shits and go back.
hey, guess what? I got toys for that. But I ain't never had an issue with when I'm in a relationship and they want to be in my booty hole. So I don't have an issue with that. We're going to wear this condom, and then that's about it. You're going to make this coochie jealous, and when she all the way jello, you're going to take that condom up and put it up in the pussy.
Just
That's
turn
it.
back over, man.
Ew.
It's too much
Just turn back
Ew.
over. Just turn back over.
Ew.
Just turn back over.
Condom will be used in my butt.
Just turn back over.
Absolutely.
Let's just finish this way.
Ew.
Finish this butt.
I am not messing with you. With overall sex in my motherfucking ass. That's just not what's going down. And I mean, yeah, I don't give a fuck. It's my nigga. Nah, I'm just taking safety cautions. I just don't want no affection in my booty hole. I'm not even trying to give you no affection in your dick or whatever the case might be. Even though I cleanse my booty hole the fuck out before I do decide. I'm not saying that I've never had sex bra in my ass before. I just don't prefer it.
My man said he gonna call a sub as soon as you try to transition to the condom.
Oh, time out.
Go ahead, bro. Good game. Let his ass go in there and do that shit.
Y'all nasty.
Fuck it out of here.
Period. Y'all is nasty. All right, so any more questions before we go into sex tip?
Anybody got any questions on my live? Give them a sex tip. Give them some time to get their questions.
All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and start Luscious sex tips, and then hopefully y'all have some more questions, anything else that y'all want us to talk about pertaining to raw sex versus condom sex. So let me get through this. I got a couple little steps. That's about it, and we are talking about how to put a condom on. That's the reason why I wanted him to I forgot to tell you to
You
bring
should,
one.
yeah,
Any, I wasn't even thinking for the demonstration,
Right.
but that's fine with that. All right, so okay, number one.
Y'all gotta learn. Listen, fellas.
Use new condoms. Okay, so before I get started, this is the part when you get your pens and papers out to take these notes, because we're gonna light you up with these tips so you can be smart about your shit. It's easy how to put a condom on. Everybody don't know how to put a condom on, because we're gonna talk about what you had said at the beginning of the show when I get through the tips when somebody said, what is a condom?
What is a condom?
What is a condom? I ain't never heard no shit like that in my life. All right, so number one, use new condoms. Next one, if the penis is uncircumcised, pull the foreskin back before putting it on.
I'm glad I'm circumcised. That just sounded crazy. That just sounded crazy.
It does, but some guys need to know they have it's different penises. It's uncircumcised. They got the turtleneck. And you gotta pull the skin back and put it on. Okay, don't just put it on with the skin sitting right there. That's dumb as shit.
Dumb as a bitch.
Dumb. Okay, so if the condom on after the penis is already erect, meaning hard, yeah. So put the condom. Y'all get it. Put the condom on when the penis is already hard. Don't put no condom on when it's soft.
Yeah, that's dumb as hell.
That's dumb as hell.
That's
Because by the time you get your dick hard, by putting that condom on soft, you're gonna draw all the lubrication that's off the fucking condom. And it's gonna be air in it. That's too much work. That's just too much work. Okay, so the next one. If the condom does not have a tip, pinch the tip enough to leave half an inch space for the semen to collect. You want to say something with that?
Yeah, that's the part a lot of niggas don't do.
Go ahead.
And
it's very important.
It's very important for two reasons. One, you might bust and there's no air, no space for the semen to go. So guess what it's going to do? It's going to start sliding across your dick. And if you keep stroking because you want all of it to come out, or you want to finish the feeling, guess what's going to happen to it? It's going to come out the base. It's going to slide a little bit. It's going to come out the base of that motherfucker, and it's going in her, and there's no air to stop it. So you know what that means?
I wanted pregnancies.
9 months later, similar.
I wanted pregnancies.
Plan B phone call. All that shit. You know what
That
I'm
ever
saying?
happened to you before?
What I just described?
Like, did condom ever get stuck in the girl before?
Hell yeah. Condom got stuck before.
So do you tell, like, how do you, like, what,
All right,
how did it go?
and the first time that happened to me, I was cracking, and the condom popped at the base. So I literally just had a ring on my
Right.
dick, and it was.
But the other part was
a
inside.
whole
Mhm.
entire condom.
I had that in me like
And
that.
you know how it is. You stroke 3-4 more times real quick and be like, oh shit, condom pop. So I did that, and she got up and was like, where is it? I was like, fuck you mean? you might want to go get that. So I take the ring off. She and that bitch.
Yes.
Trying
In
to
all
get that
kinds of
motherfucker.
positions trying to
Put
get
the
that
leg
shit
up,
fucked
I
up.
washed my hand,
Hell
had to get up
yeah.
in there, I couldn't get it.
You got it.
So she sat there in a
And
squat
you gotta
position
pee or even
and-
sit like
and
that.
and kept pushing, and
Pushing the muscles to get it down.
her shit was swole like a bitch by the time we got it.
Yeah.
No, she was.
Hey,
Couldn't
we
even-
quite
I
a few
couldn't even,
times.
couldn't even finish.
Mm-hmm.
That shit was really like.
So this is why that's very important of leaving
that
some
motherfucker
air
was that
at
bitch.
the tip of the condom.
Yeah.
Okay, so if you feel the condom break, stop immediately and pull out. Do not
Stroke like 3 more times.
continue.
Stroke like 3 or 4 more times.
No,
If she don't
no,
tell you stop, she wouldn't.
no,
If she don't tell you stop,
No.
she with the shit.
no.
She know that bitch pop. She
Listen, we know raw sex definitely feels fucking
If she
good.
don't, if she
It
don't tell you
definitely
stop,
does. But guess
keep
what?
the cat rolling, shorty.
What I just said is gonna happen. Unwanted pregnancies, because you can still get pregnant by pre-cum. Google it, Diamond. Google it. You can still get pregnant by pre-cum. Google it.
And what's I saying? It's pre-cum.
It is. Google it, Diamond.
Pre-cum just means you came a little bit.
Diamond.
You know
Google
what
it.
pre
Google
cum is,
it.
right?
Cum.
Diamond.
It's a little bit of cum.
It lubricates
Diamond.
your urethra so that
Diamond.
the semen can flow easier.
Google it.
And then when you
And I bet
got
you I'm
piss
right.
after you bust a nut, that's to clean out your urethra,
I'm telling you.
which
Just
is
look at
which
it.
is your dick hole.
And you're gonna end up catching STIs and STDs.
Oh, you definitely
Period. Period. Just pull out. Pull out. Pull out.
All right, so pre-cum, pre-ejaculate
Mm-hmm.
is a fluid that is discharged from the penis
So
when it's
lubricate
aroused.
the urethra.
Usually occurs right before full ejaculation. But that's just a little
No,
bit.
did you gotta Google?
That's
I
what
mean,
I just did.
no. Do you gotta listen to what I'm
They
saying?
said it's
Can
also
you
a
get
natural
pregnant?
lubricant.
See?
Can you get pregnant
That's exactly
from
what it is.
pre-cum?
I mean, I
Google
learned
that
that in
part.
school
That's
too.
what I'm telling
I learned
you.
that in school, what you just said. And I also learned that the
You
pre-cum
can't get pregnant from
is to
pre-cum.
lubricate your urethra so that when you nut, it comes out easier. And when you piss after you bust a nut, it's to clean it out.
Well, you're supposed to piss at the finish sex anyway
period.
because you don't want to catch a UTI.
Right.
Okay, so they
why
say
you have to
that
drink a lot
the
of water.
chance of becoming pregnant from pre-cum is slim, but it can still happen.
It can still happen.
Sperm is present in the urethra and mixed with pre-cum that is released before ejaculation.
All right.
It can still happen.
So
There
yes,
you go.
See, thank
there's sperm
you.
in there.
So next. All right, so after ejaculation, you know my words ain't coming out right. And before the penis, pull it off gently, being careful so the semen or cum doesn't spill out. You want to tell them how to pull the condom off when you finish?
Me personally, when I bust, right, how I pull off condoms, I grip my dick as tight as I can like this, and I slide it straight off. And as it's coming off the head of my dick, I squeeze my fingers together like this. That way, you know what I'm saying? No spillage, no air, nothing. Like I literally go just like this, and I squeeze, take it off. That's how I do it. That's me. Cool. All that pinching it. You know what I'm saying? You know I'm getting ready to say how niggas hold their shit and they pinch it and pull it off like it's like you popping on a bag of chips.
Dumb. Yeah, that's so
You
dumb.
geeking. You feel what I'm saying? That ain't how you do it. You're supposed to really sit there and all that snapping it off. One, if you just snap it off, then either your dick already got soft or whatever. But the best way to do it, my nigga, is to really grip it, squeeze it at the end.
And roll it down.
Roll it. Shit, it might tie that bitch in a knot, like a little, you know what I mean?
Well, that's the best thing to do. Wrap the condom, wrap the used condom in a tissue and throw it in the trash or even flush it in the toilet. Just like you say, knot it, throw it in the trash. But I wouldn't even take no chances because sometimes bitches be like, yeah, the nigga done left that condom right in that trash. Let me go in and get that shit and put that sperm right up inside of me. Bitches is nasty, just like niggas is. They poke holes through condoms.
Yeah.
Yeah. So your best bet is either take the condom with you,
Bring your own.
or either I'm talking about Oh well, I ain't get to that part yet, but either wrap it up and put it in tissue, put it in the bag, and take it with you, so you won't think a bitch, because bitches is crazy. I'm just sitting there telling y'all, know bitches is crazy.
Yeah, very much.
We will flush that bitch down the toilet. Me personally, I don't like condoms going down my toilet because sometimes some bitches don't never go to fuck that.
Septic tank, yeah, that all fucking
Right.
Dissolve everything.
Mm-hmm.
All right,
but or bring your own condom if you don't want a condom from a female, because a female might poke a hole in the condom too, because she might be trying to get pregnant by you.
Man, fuck all that. Look, ain't no condoms, man. Niggas crack raw. Shorty, you let them do it. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be safe about that shit. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be real about it. I say be safe and raw sex in the same sentence. Because everybody can't. People. There's so many things that go into it. People diet, what they eat. Pussy might not have no STDs, but it might smell a little funny. You get what I'm saying? You really about to sit there and crack that. The nigga, you know what I'm saying? You don't know what's really going on with him, but he might have a little odor, a little stench, or anything. Like, I get turned off by smells. Smells the first thing that turn me the fuck off. And deception. I hate it. I hate deception.
And raw sex does make a vagina smells just as much as condoms do, because when you definitely nutting inside a female and all that shit just be coming out afterwards, or it's been settling and sitting there, it does leave a little stench for a woman.
That is something I can attest to that, because in my situations where I've had consistent sex with a female and I wouldn't pull out, and I would go rounds like that, and then like 2 days later, 3 days later, next time we get into it, it smelled different. Yeah, and I know for a fact it's because of what I got going on, as far as constantly, like, I'm changing. Ain't no way her pH didn't adjust. It ain't about being a dirty nigga.
No, it's not. It's nobody's.
It's the fact that you're putting a foreign object in your body.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? It's just a reaction.
And sometimes your chemicals are not mixing together.
Right. Like I said, like the diet. Like, she might be a vegetarian. This nigga eat pork and motherfucking he eat pork rinds and shit like that every fucking day.
So you gotta watch. You gotta watch
shit like shark and shit like that.
And you gotta like drink a lot of water. Drink a lot of water. Like, seriously, like, watch what you eat and drink a lot of water. And like I said, don't nobody want no any dick.
Yo,
dude, that shit stinks.
So, oh wow, funny you said that. So, ladies, getting completely trashed before you have sex could be fun for both of y'all. But please please drink water. Please do that, especially if you know you sweat, especially if you know your pussy. Why? Because it emanates out of you. 5-6 minutes into it, you know, you sweating, or you know, your body getting warm, your pussy is flowing juices. Guess what the juices are? 40% Henny. You get what I'm saying? It's what you drink.
It's what you drink.
Keep a bottle of water by your bed. Ladies, here goes a sex tip. Right before you know you about to get into the mood, you know how you probably smoking a blunt, you probably drinking, you probably laid up watching TV. Drink about 2 bottles of water in between your conversation. 2 or 3 of them little fucking half-liter bottles of water, or a big-ass bottle of water. And watch how different your sex be. I swear to God. Men, you too.
And you wouldn't need no lubrication if you drink more water. That's why I tell y'all, even drink 8 cups or a gallon a day, it would definitely help. You will see a big difference in your uterus.
You too, fellas.
Y'all, it will be a big difference. And guys, y'all too, because sometimes men be having a little, like you said, having a little stench too. You can tell when a man is having sex raw with someone, because it just has a stench. I'm not saying all guys. Or vaginas.
You're not saying nothing wrong.
Right. I mean,
let's be realistic. Like, say nigga,
if they having sex with their girlfriend, or bitch, or consistent sex with somebody, you know,
part of that DNA is just stuck on your balls.
Yeah, it's just stuck there.
You
can smell.
And now y'all homies now. Her dick, her pussy and your dick is y'all best friends.
Yeah,
so
because
when you decide to cheat and step out, and you decide to go raw, shorty might have a pH situation. Shorty might have a little situation where she wake up, the fuck, because everything's mixing up. Everything's, you know.
So I had a situation, you know, like I said, back in my days. I'm always telling my stories and shit. But back in my days, and you know, when I was, you know, getting my money or whatever, and the guy wanted me to go down on him and get him some biggie. and I smelled it. I got a habit of smelling. Even when I went down on females, I got a habit of smelling your pussy or smelling your dick. I want to see what it smells like. If it doesn't smell good to me, I'm not sucking it.
I hope not.
I'm not eating it. I don't give a fuck. Like it thinks it smells like fish a little bit, or it smells like something. So I got the last one. Finally, beware of drugs and alcohol. They can affect your judgments. They can. So you may forget to use a condom. Now, they might even affect your ability to use condoms properly too. So when you're drunk and you high, sometimes guys they're not even putting a condom on, right? Or glip dick and they going through condoms, they going through condoms, and you end up doing raw sex. Or sometimes you drunk and high, don't even give a fuck, y'all just go fuck raw, or whatever the case might be. Let me just say this one little thing. Please be mindful. Be mindful of unwanted pregnancies, STIs and STDs. Be smart. Be smart and be safe.
I'm tired of having conversations with women that resort in, I was drunk. You know what I'm saying? Every female got that one body they regret. Everybody. And it usually starts off with, we was drinking. I was drinking. Or he just happened to be around. Like, women, that's not a good reason. That's not a good reason. Because that nigga is probably plotting on your motherfucking ass. I can't wait to get this bitch. I wish she would ask for a condom. I poked the whole, while they was still in the box, I just took a pen and went through the whole box. Or I'm not even gonna say nothing about one. She drunk. She ain't gonna know. Now you got a baby father by some crazy stalking nigga. Or you trying to figure out why the fuck you went to the doctor and you got little green shit come out. It be like that. You know what I'm saying? So, like you said, cute. Drugs, all that shit, it does fuck your judgment up.
It definitely fucks your judgment.
Guess what people do now before they have sex? They don't drink water. They get drunk. They hit the blunt a couple times. They want to be out their mind. You got men, like I was just talking about with Kay. You got men that are now addicts of drugs, Percocets, shit like that numb you because they feel like they can fuck longer because of the lack of motion of feeling they get. So what the fuck are you fucking for if you wanted to take something to take away the feeling? You just want to have that name as, oh, he fucked for like a whole hour. Yeah, because he off a pill. He fucked up. His mental ain't right.
I don't want to fuck that long. Or 2 hours or 3 hours.
You know that was the thing.
This is not a porn session.
I got a homeboy, right?
It's not a porn session.
This nigga I know, right? Cool dude. He an athlete and all that. Hand to the man, right? We had a discussion like this before in a Facebook group. And the thing was, how many people really still use condoms? And my man was very adamant. He said, I use a condom all the fucking time unless I'm in a relationship. Hand to the man, I don't slip up. I'm like, all right, bet. And then he continued to say, everybody was like, oh, that's smart. You don't want no baby mothers or you blah, 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 blah. He said, shit, I ain't tripping off that. I can't last. He said, shorty, I'm going to put this condom on. Do you want to make a motherfucking full-length film? Or if I take it off, do you want to make a Vine video? And that's back when it was only 6 seconds long.
Oh, yeah, them bitches was short as shit. Then he put that dick and he got
it. He kept it real. And it's funny because he had a whole athlete. This nigga 6'7", he a fucking ball player, my nigga. You would think stamina is the first thing that come to your mind. Right?
That don't mean shit.
Man, that nigga said, when I crack raw, this bitch, you got about 7 strokes. If don't nothing happen in between that, I'm out of here because I got mine.
Pretty much right.
Especially if you really want fuck.
I'm telling you, yes. And y'all got that good chemistry. Raw sex be feeling so good when you got that good chemistry. And y'all doing all kinds of full plays and the touching and the kissing. That makes raw sex even more.
I'm at the point in my life.
I like being in a relationship.
I don't even want to have sex unless it's somebody I want to do everything with. Honestly, I turn down women all the time. We just having this conversation prior to because at the end of the day, I know how to chill now when I'm horny. At first, I didn't know how to. I would keep a condom just so I can fuck something. That shit ain't cool. And then now that I'm older, I know what sex about.
Right.
I know about the exchanging of energies. Yeah. I know about the internal feeling. I know about how you can have I had horrible days before, and I had sex and busted another 2, and I felt amazing. And I also know that sex has power. Like I said, the energy transfer. So if I'm fucking the shit out you real good, you like how I look, you already felt me in whatever way you felt me, and I really just sat there and wore you out on a raw, smacking on your butt, probably kissed you in your mouth, probably nutted all on your little shit, and then gave you like 2 or 3 more rounds after that, bitch, you don't think I love you. So now I got somebody on my ass, down on my ass because of how I felt. You gotta be selective. That's why I say be selective. Don't be bougie. Don't be standoffish. Don't be stuck up.
Yeah.
But you really gotta pick it. Like just because this bitch walking up to you, saying all these beautiful things to you, fellas, you can't just be like, all right, I'm with it. Man, tell that bitch no. Really look at her. Like if I look at somebody and I don't say, damn.
I be the same way because
I don't care if you approach me. I don't care how you approach me.
But I'm the same way. I don't every nigga that come in my face. You think I'm supposed to get my number to?
Right.
Fuck no, I don't give a fuck. First of all, you're already looking at my A's because it's big. So we already know what you want.
Mm-hmm.
You want fuck. You want some pussy. That's not what's going down. So at the end of the day, I just be like, no.
And I'm trying to crack.
No.
Eventually raw too. So I'm not about to put my energy into somebody that I really don't want to fuck.
Right.
Like I'm real affectionate anyway. I'm real touchy.
Me too.
Silly. I'm real adaptive. Bitch, I might choke you, looking in your eye all crazy. I don't want nobody. I don't want to do that, especially with condom. I don't want to do that with somebody that really ain't really.
You gonna say especially with a condom? This boy is a motherfucking fool.
I had some great sex with a condom.
I had a lot of great sex. Okay.
First for both of y'all, have y'all either of y'all ever turned down someone and later on saw them and wanted to, I guess, get with them?
Oh, okay. Yeah, I had
so
sex.
You turned them down first, and then later on you saw them and you changed your mind.
If it was a reason for the turn down besides, no, I'm lying. I guess it's people that came back that I told myself.
Yeah, I did too. I did too. But it wasn't like, okay, that I was like, oh, they just was like, oh my God, look, impression. But I'll turn down people. I don't. Honestly,
the ones that I looked at or turned down before and they came back, something was different. Whether it be their looks, how they approached me.
Mine was, if you approach me with that coin, I'm gonna change my mind. I'm gonna change my motherfucking mind. What? You said 500? You said 1,000?
Couple dollars. A lot of different shit. Like I said,
the real scrumptious boo.
Or I ain't gonna lie to you, they caught me on one of them days where I ain't feel like pulling the phone out. I ain't text nobody. I ain't call nobody. Damn, this bitch do got a nice little booty on her. She did want to eat a nigga up. Fuck it. What you doing now? And it happened.
Right.
And then we continued to be cordial friends at that. I'm cool with that. That's another thing too. I'm scared of that stalker. I'm scared of that stalker vibe. I'm scared of that. You fucked the wrong bitch. Now you got a psycho.
Right. Oh my goodness.
You definitely attest to that shit. Niggas being just.
I'm so used to that shit.
Stuff you'd have been through.
And I ain't even gotta get a pussy off to nobody. And niggas still be acting crazy and retarded and deranged and all kinds of
women with my
shit.
name on it. I ain't never even fuck them.
Yeah, I'm like, no, look, I'm tired of being stalked. I don't want to be stalked. It's a mess. All right, so
one more for both of y'all. Have y'all ever lied about having sex with somebody?
Fuck no.
Saying that you did not have sex with them, but you really did.
Oh
so
yeah.
I guess it's more like
it's not a lie. It's more so mind your business.
I did fuck you. I made my money and that was it. That's all you need to know. Keep it on fucking.
It's more so mind your business. But yeah, I definitely have looked at. I'm talking about. I forgot. I forgot what the situation was, but ended up being people involved, and it was some in your face confrontational shit. But we did fuck. Ain't that right, Ricky? No. What is wrong with you, Bianca?
Straight face.
Yeah, no. That's crazy. You just gonna pop up. That's crazy. You lying on your pussy. That's crazy. Yeah. Sure.
But niggas lie on their dick, because I had a lot of niggas say they fucked me. They never fucked me. They never even fucked me. Never even fucked me. Niggas be lying so bad. Yes. And let me tell you, definitely don't let me be in a relationship and they see who I'm dealing with. Oh, yeah. And then they be all in there like, I don't fuck her. No.
Oh yeah, niggas definitely do that. Niggas do that. Niggas see you dealing with somebody and then they got a story for the show. And then it'd be funny because even if it is true, that shit was years ago.
10 years ago.
Say some shit that happened yesterday or last week. Then I'd be like, damn, bitch.
But fuck you weirdo. I said, yeah, he fucked me. He watched me on camera and jerked his dick up. That's how he got the pussy.
What's it called? Right there vicariously in the pussy.
He ain't get no pussy. I know who I fuck. I know where my pussy goes.
Yeah, you got people on the line saying, I ain't gonna lie, I wear condoms for that very reason. I ain't gonna last long.
Right.
Damn, not gonna last long.
So anything else before I get into sex specs so we can get on the body?
Yeah, go ahead.
Cause a bitch
real quick. I got on my Facebook Live earlier to announce this topic, and a vast majority of my response was, "What is a condom? Raw is life, gang life." Which means when people say, "I'm going," did you go gang? That means that you crack raw. It was really no advocacy for condoms on that post, and that's real shit. Because at the end of the day, like I told people, real talk, just hand to the man, right? within the last probably 5 years of my sex life, probably only 6 women, 5 women asked where the condom was. In the last 5 or 6 years. That's crazy, right?
I don't like raw sex. Only like if I'm in a relationship.
I mean, you don't like raw sex because not the feeling. You don't like raw sex because of what could happen through raw sex, the consequences.
Yeah.
No one ever is going to say, I don't like fucking raw. People love it. It's just that you got to work too much about dumb shit.
Too much. So we're going to move on to the sex facts and we are out of here. Massage oil, baby oil, petroleum jelly, any kind of oil can destroy the condom, but to prevent damage to the condom, only use water or silicone-based personal lubrication should be used when latex condoms are being used.
Yep.
So that is my sex facts. Next week's sex topic, we're going to be talking about, let's get that on the Robin. Cuffy season. This month is definitely the cuffy season month, so I'm dying to talk about it. So we're gonna talk about. We always talk about cuffy season around this time.
This is the draft, right?
This is the draft.
And then the preseason and all that. Okay.
Yes. So that's gonna be interesting conversation.
Because the summer is scouting season. That's when you go out in the field to see who you like.
All right, so this is what we talk about next week.
Yeah, it's gonna be cool. I like that.
So,
okay, 2 back-to-back weeks or some shit. Okay,
I
like
that,
my nigga.
I'm gonna keep
She
going.
working hard over here.
This is what I do. This is why I do what I do. I come up with these topics. I come up with these questions. I come up with the thoughts, and I come up with the sex tips. Yeah. And you just get your advice as being the man.
It's working real good.
It's definitely
like
working real good. Definitely right. I think we working very well together. Right?
This is great.
And we look good. We both look good on camera. You see that? Look at that. You see that?
It's like a couple poses on the show. All right.
You see that? Don't worry. Please tell these hoes where you can be reached at.
Listen, hoes. Get y'all phones out right now. If you don't follow me on Instagram, at Rickey Gambini, I have an E in my name. Gambini, not Gambino. I have an I in my name. I'm not a part of a crime syndicate. At Rickey Gambini, you can see everything on there, my booking information, the information on my club, my behind the scenes footage of any model gigs, anything I had going on lately. I had a very busy 2 weeks hosting parties, hosting events. The club was jumping this weekend, and I had 2 model gigs for some very, very good companies. So we're keeping it going. Holler at me on Instagram. If you know me personally, my Facebook is out there as well with my real name. And come to Club Seduction. Our weekends are jumping. 6820 Eastern Avenue, right here in Baltimore City. Let's get it.
Oh, and y'all got male dancing nights on Wednesdays.
Wednesdays, we have male dancing.
Thursdays, y'all like male dance. Y'all like seeing dick. It's like, I don't like to touch it. I like to watch it.
Male dancing. Everyone thinks I'm a dancer. No, I'm not. I just look like this.
You definitely look like one.
Thursday, we doing crabs with your drink purchases for free. And Friday and Saturday, come turn up, buy some bottles, bring your bitches, bring your homeboys. Let's turn up. Club Seduction.
All right. Okay. And then you guys, you can follow on my new page. We already know I say this every show. I'm keep saying it.
I'm still mad for you, man.
And something. K followers. Okay. I got deleted. It is what it is. So y'all can follow my new page at Luscious Kisses 1. Twitter, Luscious Kisses 1. My fan page, that's Luscious Kisses on Facebook. Also, you can follow I Want Luscious TV on I Want Luscious TV. Also,
YouTube too.
My YouTube has a lot of things on
our
there.
shows gonna be on.
The shows on there, old shows, new shows. Music videos, reality shows, whatever you can think of is definitely on my YouTube channel. I'm trying to build it up. Also, I got some vlogs and stuff that I need to start posting. Keep saying I'm not posting yet. But anywho, also I was supposed to shot my video today, but I was too exhausted because Norman Jeans is back open. So I've been pop locking and dropping it every damn day that it's been open and getting that motherfucker queen been jumping every day. So I was a little exhausted. So hopefully, this month or next month, I would definitely gonna shoot this video. I'm gonna have to get it out.
I'm gonna be in the video too. I don't know what I'm gonna be at.
I don't know what you're gonna be doing, but
I'm coming. I'm gonna be in the video.
Okay, whatever. Well, you know me. I will let y'all guys know whatever I got coming out, whatever good is popping with me, or whatever the case might be. Also, I can't remember.
Quick shout out, real quick, while you try to remember that.
A lot of my events and parties and fun I've been having has been out in the DC, DMV area. You know what I'm saying? With some real good guys. Shouts out to my people with Life Clothing. Y'all see I got the headband on. Shouts out to my man Leak and them doing their thing. My man Lil Eric would be more like us as well as my own situation, which is live team entertainment. We don't have a clothing line, but you know, we out here to support the community and we all represent for our cities from DC to Baltimore.
It ain't nothing wrong
Just want
with
to throw
that.
that out there.
Can I finish my shit?
You remember that?
I guess I did. I don't know. But you've been kissed by Luscious Kisses. Tune in every Sunday live on ReadyOnFire.com at 11, at 11:30. Doesn't even matter. Y'all just always just tune in and keep supporting and keep watching. This is my 6-year anniversary of my show, and we're gonna keep on going and going and going. So don't forget next week's topic. We're gonna talk about cuffy season. I'm still be planning an anniversary show, so it's gonna be nice. I might have some people on this show. Who knows? Who knows? I'm just trying to build everything back up because I haven't been doing it for a while because I had some other things I had going on in my
personal life. We know how it go.
So I am the host, Luscious Kisses.
Rickey Gambini.
And we'll see y'all guys next Sunday.
Wow.
Oh.